Hello, and welcome to the stream. It's me, Super Mario. Thank you so much for coming to Final Fantasy XII. I'm gonna send out the notifications. It's me, Goofy, and I'm telling you, you should subscribe to the Third Fist and like and comment if you're watching the VODs. That way, more people learn about the channel. You know, it'd be great if I could do this 6 hours, 3-4 days a week. And that's just what I do for a living. That would be so good. I actually want to be a voice actor. I just have no idea how to go about it. If anybody has any voice roles they want me to do, okay, as long as you credit me, and depending on the depth of the voice role, or whatever project, I might need some payment. If it's like a shitload of lines, I will do it, okay? Okay? Just to get my name out there. You making a video game? You want some voice lines? Just pay me reasonably for my time, if there are a lot of them, and we will work something out. Let us send the notification, and now I have the stream up. Wait, did I send the notification in my Discord? Wait. Okay, I've forgotten that once or twice. It's never fun. Actually, let's keep this party out with some changes. We don't need the friend. Let's get Bosch. Keep Ash out, because Ash does have Cure. And that should be it, because everybody else is underlevel. We got half a team of underleveledies. So they're gonna go murder. They're gonna go kill, murder, slaughter. I knew there'd be a cutscene. What's that? They're preparing for war! Did they bring this whole fleet here just to attack us? They're gonna go bombard us. It looks like we're going to be a little bit fucked. Oh my! He's shaking.
Such a tremendous honor to again be graced with your presence, Majesty. You left us with such great dispatch upon our last encounter that I must confess I had begun to worry that we may have given your Majesty some cause for offense.
Such a heartfelt display of remorse.
There's the enemy.
Now what is it you want?
I want you to give me the Nethicite.
The Nethicite?
That is a base imitation. We seek Wraithwald's legacy, the ancient relics of the Dynast King. Day-affected Nethicite.
Ah! I don't know what that is.
Did you not tell them, Captain Azalus?
Majesty, he speaks of the Dawn Shard. That is the Nethicite.
The betrayal!
Are you mad, Vossler? If we are to save Dalmasca, we must accept the truth. I will fight this profitless battle no more.
Captain Azalus has struck a wise bargain. In return for the Dawn Shard, the Empire will permit Lady Ash to reclaim her throne, and the Kingdom of Dalmasca will be restored. Think on it.
For how long, though?
An entire kingdom for a stone. You must admit, 'tis more than a fair exchange.
20 years down the line,
And
they
when
get
all is
invaded
said
again?
and done, your master will have another pet.
Lady Ash, let us take him for the people of Dalmasca. Your Majesty wallows in indecision on peril of their heads. And his shall be the first to fall.
But why?
Well, at least your sword is
Not
to the point.
Balthier. Balthier is the witty one. Don't kill him off. I like him.
To think the relics of the Dynast King were day-affected Nethicite, Dr. Sid will be beside himself.
What did you say?
You know,
Captain
Sid.
Azalus, take them to Shiva. They should have leave to return to Rabanasta soon. I want you to assess its power.
Did our orders not specify that we return the stone for testing?
I will not chance returning with a stone that is yet unproven.
Ah, he doesn't want to get duped. It's understandable. I wouldn't want to be like, yes, my boss. I have this powerful relic you asked for me to return here. And I hand it to them, and they're just like this fucking glow shroom. Fuck are you... Did you release the prisoners over this? Yes. You dumb fuck. Well, it's Nethicite, it's anti-magic, so all you gotta do is really cast, like, fire on it and see it just absorb or disperse.
When we return to Dalmasca, we can announce that you are alive and well. I will then continue our negotiations with the Empire. I believe
It is
Lars
not
is
the
key.
walk of a
He'll
soldier.
listen to us.
He is
We should
swaying
trust
too
him.
much.
Who are you, Vossler, to talk of trust?
The son of Dalmasca.
I'm just a son of Dalmasca. A son of Dalmasca in the waiting. We must take back our homeland. Surely you must know this. For if we
Our
don't,
equipment here is limited,
all is
so
for
we'll be
naught.
using the ship's drive to make our assessment. Once we've connected the stone, the reaction should be easily measured.
Methods do not interest me. Only
The whole
results.
ship's gonna blow up. They're using Nethicite for a reactor? Oh shit!
Such heat! The mist, it's burning!
6,800, 6,900, 7,000! This must be deified Nethicite! The count still climbs!
You're killing the
Ah,
bunny
we found
lady!
it at
God
last.
damn it!
True day-affected Nethicite. The power of the Dynast King in my hands. Blood alone does not an emperor make, Vain.
What is this? Something's wrong!
Your ship's going downhill.
What is
Gonna blow.
You stand.
What?
Hold her down!
Crazed, deranged rabbit. Feral rabbit! Feral bunny!
What's wrong with her?
I always knew Fran didn't take well to being tied up.
Oh, I wonder
Just telling
how.
you how much. How about you?
I like Fran's idea. Let's get out of here.
I don't think that's Fran's idea.
No farther! Sky pirates, the future of Dalmasca will not be stolen.
We're gonna lose a character in the team, aren't we?
Why do this, Bash? This struggle is futile. You must know where it leads.
I do know. All too well.
Oh shit! There's the fight. This hit more than one guy? No, it hits one enemy. Damn it! Here I was hoping for an enemy team wipe. Well, the Imperial Swordsmen aren't much of a problem. We just gotta hit Vossler. Let's get the combo!
You're going to love this one.
Watch, there's a huge fight after this. This is actually pointless. Wait, I just did both there! No! It's gonna be so hard to do now because of the speed! The speed in which we operate is going to be a change in bits. Magic missile! I cast magic missile. Oh look, it's Vauthier. Let's not rest the biscuit. Let's go for the Fiverr. So I was tempted to get on Fiverr and like try to run a voice acting gig, but they required your real name.
I never miss.
The mandatory field. Look, third wants some ambiguity, okay? Third can't just put like until I get out of here, complete ambiguity, okay? Like first name, whatever. We try to avoid the last name coming out until then. Keep firing. Oh look, their minions just died instantly. So Inferno has an AoE if it hits. Let us high potion Bosch. I'm Captain Bosch von Birkenbang. Oh look, free loot. I'm running in the 90s. Oh god, his combo is insane. Let's shoot first. And then we're gonna drop a high potion. And pulled out the 16-piece combo. I think it's time to switch up the party a bit. Steal from Vossler. Let's party swap. And we can keep Ash in. Ash has some DPS. We get... Oh, she's berserk! That means she won't be able to cast spells. So she won't be able to heal. Get Penelo in just so that I don't have to actually pay attention. And we'll get Ash out. Yay! Now we can just sit here! Throw the potion! Okay, quickly! We must kill the man with the high combo rate with the great sword. Never mind, he's coming after Balthier! Fun! Steal his kidney! No thanks! Running in the Running in the 90s! Why is he faster than Balthier? Leave me alone! Man, can you steal his kidney, please? I prefer his kidney stolen. If I sleep him, is he more likely to be... No. I was hoping that he'd be more easily stolen from if he fell asleep. That was the idea, at least. Casting Reflect? You fool! We merely need to slap you hard now. Ah! Balthier doing those trick shots where he shoots the other way, bounces the bullet off 6 things, somehow hits Vossler. Did we just kill him?
Engine power falling rapidly. It's negative. Impossible.
Engine room, this is the bridge. Report.
What are they doing down
What's
there?
happened?
The Neversite's draining the ship's power.
Disengage it at once.
I want that
We're
number
trying
3
to
unit
go
sealed.
good.
Let me infected.
Reach critical in 300. Cascade failure.
Oh shit! Oh shit! We're having a nuclear meltdown!
Ash, let's go.
All I have done, I've ever thought of Dalmasca first.
I know you do. I would ne'er gainsay your loyalty.
Look on what my haste has wrought. Did I act too quick? Or was your return too late? I can serve her no more. You must take up my charge.
He's dying, right? That's what's going on here? I mean, look, the ship's fucked either way. He's probably dead. He comes back in the last chapter of the game, somehow 40 levels higher. Oh shit! It's drawing in all resonant energy. It's making a black hole? Whoa! That's a good chunk of the Imperial fleet.
This might get a little dicey.
The us now.
Is that what you call this?
Guys, we should just do that a bunch more. That was the Dawnstone, right?
What's that?
Is the Dawnstone still there? Is that the Dawnstone? That's the Dawnstone, isn't it? It just sucked up all the resident energy in the area.
The Dawn Shard.
What are we waiting for?
You're going back in? Into the energy field?
You fool! That will nudge the reactor core! How could you do such a thing? But we need to test the Dawn Star.
Leviathan is
The
sunk.
Dawn Shard is important to
to
the entire deal that's going on. We can't afford not to test it.
The events in the yacht sounded throughout the Empire. Quitai Bujeba, citing sudden malady. My true motive, to bring the various counter-imperial forces scattered throughout Ivalice together in unified resistance. By this time, Lady Ash had made her return to Rabanastre. She had not, however, made known her presence. Rather, she was content with keeping both her own whereabouts and those of the Dawn Shard concealed. Had she chosen then to go before her people, my error in announcing her suicide would be known, to the great detriment of my efforts to assemble a resistance. In such circumstance as the Lady Ash then found herself, even were she to proclaim Dalmasca restored, it would serve only to invite the Empire's wrath.
Okay.
Though Arcadia had lost her 8th fleet, she remained, as ever,
How many fleets do
a
they
military
have?
power with which to be reckoned.
We're in chapter 6. No, it's chapter 16 of his book. Why does this entire game give me Star Wars vibes? It's probably because of the desert. You know, you go to the desert planet and both, actually in one of the Knights of the Old Republic games, and then I believe there's a section there in the one where you play as Padawan Obi-Wan. I just remember every Star Wars game, major Star Wars game I've played, you go to the desert world, okay?
The Rosarian Empire.
It's the Senate! This is Star Wars!
Under guise of martial exercises. It is our belief they wait for the proper pretext. The sooner to make their strike against Arcadia.
The loss of Leviathan and her fleet at such a time comes as a most grievous blow. Were Rosaria to invade, the battle would be hard fought. Had Lord Vane not deployed the fleet so capriciously, we would not now find ourselves in such perilous circumstance.
Wasn't it Vane who was against doing this?
To answer for his actions, it is the will of the Senate.
It was that one officer who was acting against his orders.
Justice must be served.
A convenient thing, justice. And so I must now make a choice between my throne and my son.
A most lamentable situation for
Yeah, they're
us
just
all.
throwing the king under the bus.
Lord Vane, perhaps. Yet surely Lord Lauser will make for a fine emperor.
Lars also adores his brother, and he is yet young.
But he will not remain young forever.
They just want to put a puppet on the
Already
throne.
he busies himself unraveling Lord Vane's tangled skein. Lord Larsa has found his role to play and pursues it with some enthusiasm.
Yeah, this is just all internal politics,
yes.
weaving lies and
would
making
set him at such
treachery out of nothing.
What matter?
He breathed on October the 2nd, in the presence of the king. We must be destroyed.
What law is that? It is one that we are putting into place right now with retroactive punishment. Huh? Huh?
You may put yourself at ease.
Fuck you mean?
I promise. So long as the Senate watches over her,
Somebody polished that floor real nice.
Will ever be ensured.
By your will, I shall bid Vane return to Arcades.
Oh boy. Where are we? Where'd the game take us this time? She's still wearing the booty skirt. Can we get an outfit change? So you know some of the females will be on the stream, you know, watching. I'm sure they don't like the objectification of women. Ugh. I honestly don't care. I just like making jokes about it.
Such a scantily clad princess.
I'm shocked that she isn't more tan, given she's a princess of a desert kingdom. But she must spend like, a lot of her time indoors.
It was the Dawn Shard that brought down the Imperial fleet.
You know your stuff.
Destructive power of such force. I've seen it once before. Lady Ash, you know of what I speak.
Nabudis.
The capital of Old Nebradia, Lord Rassler's fatherland. At the time of the invasion, a division of Imperials entered the city. There was a mighty explosion. Friend and foe died alike.
So you think we have another set?
One of the
piece.
Dynast King's relics. The Midlight Shard was in Nebradia.
More Nethersite. Well, no wonder they invaded.
They
That
want these
ridiculous
explosives.
war, the trap at the treaty signing.
It's
All
lost a
this
lot of its light.
Because Vayne wanted power. He must not be allowed to claim the Nethersite. The Empire must never hold it.
No, their
Oh,
Senate
they
are
already
insane. I'm sure they're the ones who want
Dusk
power.
Shard, most likely the
They're trying to
Midlight
instill
Shard,
a
too.
puppet.
Besides, can't they manufacture Nethersite now?
Very well. Then the path set before us is clear. We'll use the Dawn Shard to fight
Yeah,
them.
we'll trick them with the Dawn Shard several times,
Dalmasca
causing
does
chain
not forget
explosions,
kindness,
destroying their
nor
entire
ill
fleet
done.
at a time.
With sword in hand, she aids her
If they have
allies.
one
Sword
fleet,
in
I
hand,
don't think
she
they
lays to
can
rest
take
her foes.
Dalmasca if you have a
This
if you have a
Nethersite I hold
defensive
must
air
be my
force.
sword. I will avenge those
Also,
who've
they'll
died,
probably get invaded because
and the Empire
a
will
strong
know
air
remorse.
force is really important in modern warfare. I'm sure it's important in this game too, with their magic cannons and attacks.
You even know how to use it?
Good.
The Garif may know. The Garif people live by the old ways. Matricide lore is a part of their culture. They may hear it, the cry of the Nethersite's power. Whispers of the stone's menace.
Dangerous though it be, what we need now is power. Should we declare Dalmasca free without the means to defend our claim, the Empire would crush us. You must take me to meet with the Garif.
They live beyond Osman Plain.
Not exactly close.
Compensation, is that what you want?
Straight to the point, aren't we? I like that. Compensation.
The
How about
ring.
The ring.
This? Isn't there something else?
No one's forcing you.
He's just testing her.
I'll give it back to you as soon as I find something more valuable.
There you go.
What
I
do
knew
you
it was a
mean
test.
something more valuable?
Hard to say. I'll know when I find it.
I don't think he will.
What is it you want, Vaughn? What are you looking for?
Vaughn's just here for the ride.
Me? What am I looking for? I guess... Well, you know...
Well, they did really well to make Vaughn look like an absolute dweeb who has no self-confidence there. I hate it. He's just like...
The Garif
you know,
in Kirwan.
So they do. We'll need to head south, past the Giza Plains.
It is the rains now in Giza. The wadis will be swollen with the deluge. Passage may be difficult.
But those same waters may also lay open new routes to us.
Regardless, we must go south, yes?
Jahara!
First things first. You're eager to be on your way, I know. But we should see that we're prepared before setting out.
I made my resolve 2 years ago. I swore to overcome any hardship I may face.
Man cannot live by resolve alone, Princess.
Alright. Where are we on the map? Let's go check the shops. I've got some cash. I can use some of that loot. We're gonna go check out the weaponry. I'm gonna get the bestest sword. Gonna slap some sticks. Oh damn, that's a Robin Ostrin Seek. I should probably get some better armor given that we were getting absolutely rolled by Vossler. I mean, what our tanks were.
Ancient sword.
Oh, now we get the good katana. Oh, okay. That's low tier. This is high tier. Lahagran. We already have those. We get the serious. Wind. Something fiery nice. Look, I got some rocks that are solid. As opposed to liquid rocks, they're fine. Oh, we have enough cash for 1 or 2 items. Bizarre.
A light spear? Watch this suck.
Hey, javelin. I might make somebody able to use spears. Depends. Did I just see iron sword? Did we just get one of those and get an iron ass sword? Is it so bad though? Alright, let's sell things. Let's sell some of our old equipment. Oh, the javelin sucks too. Alright, let's sell some of our old gear. That's done. I got some amulets, onion shot. Nah, let's not sell any of that. Kinda want the serious. I'll hold on to that. Reasoning. Now that I think about it, most areas you go to, there are loot boxes that randomly spawn that have equipment. I have found, as far as I'm aware, mostly weapons and low-grade armor. So instead, as I don't really buy armor as much, in my opinion, as I should, I think we should get some armor. Mystic armor. These are top list armor items. Wait. Okay, they set it up in an odd way. We got wingmail. There's wingmail. Winged helms.
We got wingmail. Okay, guys, wingmail.
He's the same class as Bosch. Why can't he use a golden shield? Oh, he needs the license for shields.
It's wingmail. Yeah.
It's made of bird wings. It's very capable in combat. Trust me. Hey, Soundwave, welcome in. How's it going, Zalgeith? Soundwave. Is everybody having a party today? Third has to work today, and I know that sounds terrible. Because it is. I would love to just get a job as a voice actor. Or, like, be able to stream for a living. No, what I'd really want to do
is just be wildly successful with my stock picks. Oh, why isn't the market open? Hold on, why isn't the stock market open? Today's not a national holiday, right? Why is the stock market closed today? Oh, it's active today. Why is that stock not updating? Or that stock? Eh? Eh? I am confuzzled! You might stream today? What you streaming?
Are you streaming Pokemon update videos? Remember, Pokemon update videos are what make the world go round.
I just like the idea of seeing Balthier in a balaclava, because he's the only character here who wields a gun. Crazy Russian Balthier robs Wendy's. It's Good Friday. Oh, yeah. That might actually do it. Why did Minecraft a friend? What kind of modded? Why is the stock market closed today? It's Good Friday. It's Good Friday. Sag! Sag! Ugh! I have a very volatile stock pick that when it blows, it'll go really high. Like it has. It's had 140%. Was it? No, it's 100% swings. And it's had that several times in the last couple years, where it just has huge swings out of nowhere. It's seemingly nowhere, but it's because there's a lot of corruption and manipulation going on the backside. Because a lot of companies have illegally shorted the stock, making them very illiquid, which means that in times of harsh financials for those companies, not the company I'm invested in, but the companies who are counter-investing with shorts, then they get screwed and have to close their short positions and the stock rises drastically. Let's go back to the Easter Sand. The custom mod pack. Ooh.
It is a custom mod pack, and because of that, we're going to do plenty of chaotic things. In this mod pack, we have what are called Waifumon. Yes, the ultimate Pokemon mod. With Waifumon, you can summon all sorts of creatures at your behest at any time of day.
I bet you there's somebody who actually has made Waifumon where it plays like Pokemon, but they're all original. Let's look this up. I know there's a Moemon. There's a Waifumon trading card game. I called it! I called it! I called it! Waifumon! Oh! They all have the same design. Literally all of them have the same body type. And it's with the knees going in like this, knee, in the same pose. But then they just recolored the body and changed the outfit. I hate the internet. Fucking hell. Got a low pun.
I caught a low punny. I caught a low punny, Batman. I caught a low punny. There's no rules against the Pokemon, Batman. There aren't any rules. No laws against fucking the Pokemon, Batman. Yeah.
Oh, God. Joker, no! Joker! You can't do this!
I can just go out the other way for this, you're saying. Let's just warp. Warping is faster. I need to set up voice lines on other websites. I need to be a voice actor. Guys, using your connections, how would I become a voice actor? Can't I warp from this one? Or is that just the south? That's just the south gate. Okay, so it's only the orange.
Only the bronze orangish crystals. You don't know? I need ideas, folks!
I need ideas so Joker can fuck the Lopunny.
He dresses it up like Harley Quinn. That Joker would do something this deranged as that. Teleportate. Ah! We're walking to the Esther stand. Apparently I got something I gotta kill over there. Okay, it's time for squats. Third's gonna be shitting at bricks. Fun fact, Third loves taking a shit. Fun fact, Third likes taking a shit. Alright, we're back. Third does shits. Where's I going? I should have gone this way. I need to pay attention. All I've done is one cutscene. There's more content to be had. I've got like a little less than 2 hours because Third has to work in the evenings now. And I do that because I like to be able to sleep. Sleep is good. Instead of waking up I was waking up some nights. I would have 6, 7 times where I would wake up dreaming I was at work. Or, sorry, dreaming that I was supposed to be at work, but that I was still asleep. When you have to wake up at 2 in the morning for work, shit like that happens. It sucks. It is terrible. I hate it. For the burning passion. Alright, we're at it. We're gonna go to the southern Esther Sand. It's a T-Rex! I was told I could EXP grind off of this guy. Quick, shoot the dino in the ass! This is the entire plot of Jurassic Park. Oh, it kind of worked. Raise my camera. My camera's up. But thank you for the reminder, otherwise I would have forgotten. If you didn't remind me, that's the world in which the camera's pointed at my crotch for the next 40 minutes. Even though I know there are people out there who would be into it, okay? Not everybody has that favoritism. Not everybody wants to stare at Third's nuts. Okay. As before I did. Okay, okay, understandable. Running through the desert, cause this place sucks. Okay, where exactly do I need to be? I know it's south of here. So we're going southbound. The Third nut. That's what they call me on Dark Souls. That's what they call me on Dark Cloud when I bust out the bomb nuts. Best weapon in the video game. Can we kill the thing, please? No? Okay, game. That's cool. Doggy, so what kind of mods are we talking about in your mod? What the fuck? I don't remember this place. I don't remember someplace so muggy. Oh, I remember this now. It looks a lot different with the rain. Or maybe I don't remember it. No, I remember it. We're not fighting the storm elemental. We don't need lightning right now. We're killing the hyenas, and then we're leaving. Don't know how the hyenas give you this much EXP. So what kind of mods are we looking at in the mod pack? We're looking at Taker's Construct, a quality mod. This is not where I'm supposed to be whatsoever. Esterson. Is it the Western? Is it the West Sands? It's the Sand Sea. It's over here. Not the wrong way. Third stupid. Third dumb. Third zero brain. Here from a craft, great. The Aether, Epic Nights, the Biomes We've Gone. Biomes We've Gone isn't bad. Don't worry, guys. We're leaving you alone. We're just running in the 90s. What's Epic Nights do? Why are the hyenas worth so much EXP? Is that a... That's a great tortoise. We're good. We're good. We're outie. I don't need to fight a turtle. Look, I'm not into killing turtles. So this place was a fortune desert people. And then they get a little bit of rain and it's suddenly all the enemies are much higher level. And on top of that, it's covered in grass and soil. That doesn't make sense. That has to be magical related. Terralith in there, the Epic Knights one had medieval armor and weapons. Oh, I was hoping you'd be able to Mountain Blade style have an army of soldiers, knights, and other that you could bring throughout the world for various endeavors. I know there are mods like that. I like the concepts in video games where you get a bunch of allies that you can't control. Like I've said this before on stream, but the section in Halo where you end up with all the sections where you end up with Marines, where I'll go through and meticulously try to cover the Marines as best I can so they survive. But look, man, it's more firepower. Even though they are very stupid at fighting enemies that have energy shields in Halo 1, every time after that, the Marines are there with a lot more stake in the game. They don't have the armor, they don't have the ultra protective suits that are built onto their body. No, they're in it to win it. We gotta go south from here. Certain caverns. Among the weapons, Epic Knights, there are lances, which means you can joust. How effectively, though? Is it you hold the lance and then you left click and you just go, eh? Like how every other weapon works in Minecraft? Or does holding it make it appear in front of you and create a damage hit zone? Because I would personally prefer the second one. God dang birds! Let's go up and around this way. This way. Let's ignore the bird. The damage hit zone one is actual joust. Meanwhile, we've got games where there's just like, nah, we can't have anything fun. You have to like, you just do this when you're holding a fucking spear. You just go bonk. That's how you attack, right? Hey, Fran, can you burn this thing alive? I realistically I need a party swap. We get Fran out.
We'll put Ash in. Ash, burn that thing. Liquefy its organs. Make it see the end of reality. God damn it. Stop being blind, bitch. How many slimes? Right clicking toggles it up your forward. Holding it makes you point forward, then on horseback you run into something you deal damage. Yeah! That's how it ought to be. Windows security, you can calm down, okay? They did it right. Now let's just clean off the slimes real quick. Can we kill the slime, please, for the love of God, game? Calm, there. Alright, let's actually change the party. Without Bosch. Put Penelo in. Penelo, you are going to cure
the illness known as being blind.
Why don't we just find free guns? No! Ah, fuck it. She's got spells on. Easy. We can handle a slime. These guys are weak to fire. Right? I think they're weak to fire. I want you to cast Libera. Actually, wait. Ash. They're weak to fire. Okay. Why do they have regen? Burn him alive! Bigger weapons like his hand or two-handed as well, which means if you have an item in your offhand, it'll do less damage. I love that. That is amazing. Tinker's Construct does something like that, where if you have something in your offhand, you just can't use it while you're holding one of the giant fucking cleavers that they have. Damn, I miss Tinker's Construct. Ultimate customization and equipment is amazing. This place is gonna suck now. We're gonna turn off the speed hacks. We're gonna cast Thunder. Did I just do 0 damage with something it's weak to? I was misinformed. Yeah, we'll come back here never.
At your best.
Yeah, we're coming back here never. Yeah, no. 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 I thought... No, Penelo's being targeted. Yeah, not happening. Never again. This is why I don't listen to chat. I was like, oh yeah, you can come here, there's no problems. My brother in Christ. I can't damage anything here with their weakness. That's not reasonable. We're gonna go back. We're just gonna run there, ignore the fights. I don't get a lot of time to dick around. We're gonna get back into town, and then I need to go to the Giza Plains. So, with... I've always wanted there to be a game. What the fuck? Who is that? Who the fuck are you? What is that? It's some adventurer, guys! He's helping us! He's one of the goat people! I have no idea that there are goat people. Alright. With video games, they need to have... I want a, like, open form... An open form sandbox game where there's access to... tons of customization features, the ability to craft large swaths of items. Fuck. Large swaths of items that can change your combat ability, and like the whole game's focus is combat, where you need to craft a character that you like the feel of and how they operate in fights and otherwise. And the whole point is to work towards like a pinnacle character build within all these different fields and things you can do, like magic, conjuration, transmutation, elemental, and all other aspects. Physical combat. I'm not going the right way. Ars Magica. Ars Magica was a great mod for Minecraft. Okay. Some people are like, the Ars Magica was broken. Well, sure. But it's supposed to be. You're supposed to become a grand master of magic. You start from the basics. Slowly work towards a grind where you can do things like summon an entity that is God as your Aeon, your summoned creature. You can bind it to your will. You can create teleportation arrays for a variety of effects. Okay, we're going to the Giza Plains. I was just at the Giza Plains. Be at the... should be south of Giza. Alright. Good to know. So I know why they updated this area to make it harder. The south of here was not Giza Plains before. This is all fucking desert. This was all desert. I remember because we had to go south out of town before. And we already had all of this unlocked. We had to do it for those dark crystals.
The Geyser Plains. They're my favorite place in the whole wide west. Don't you love Geyser Plains? Back in the war, well, they called Geyser Plains the place you go to. Oh, that is in Tite. What level is that thing? Ardu and Tite.
No, it is not aggressive because I didn't hit that one. And we're gonna keep it that way. Back in the day, we'd go to Geyser. Holy mother of God! I hate it so much! It's got the Aliens Isolation base. It's got the top jaw. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that thing! It has fake eyes! And then it's just, I got another head in my head! I'm gonna kill him. I'm here to kill. Ain't nothing wrong about that! This is the Geyser for Geyser Plains. This doesn't even look like a real creature. It looks like one of those Japanese ceremony dragons. The ceremony dancers that are inside like a paper mache dragon. Like, what the what am I even looking at? Who designed this? Penelo, you don't even know. No, I need Ash in the party. Ash. Freak to Earth, okay. It's not even aggressive! Oh, it's aggressive now. Okay, so it gets aggressive if it's left unhinged for too long. It knows Shell. These wild creatures with powerful magics.
And they're all on geezer planes. You know, back in my day, if you needed to go to geezer plains, they considered you a wallaby warmint. So I'm supposed to be here on Garrett Village. Should be south of Geezer Plains. Should be like down here, right? I thought it was here originally, but things have changed a bit locationally in this area. I'll have to check out the Knights mod later. I like the concept of the jousting spear. Lance. I need to set up a really good mod pack with a combination of different. Who are setting up magic mines in the middle of fucking nowhere, mate? Y'all are cooked. Y'all are baking the nonsense. These are the dirt stones. I like how all the toads are just weak to fire. Wait, how did it just get petrified? Burn it alive! Hello, Woolly Gator. We should actually put some other people in the party for the XP. You don't need Vaughn, we can use Bosch. You don't need... Technically need both of them. We can go with Balthier instead of Ash, because this thing's not weak to an element. Go! Do the best! Be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train woolly gators is my cause. Hey, it's Mai! Welcome to the stream. Send me a samurai mod you used to. Please tell me that the sword has hit detection. Wait. That's a zoo! It flies! I can't detect something that flies! I don't have telekinesis! I'm calling hacks! Bosch was targeted! Throwing Ash in. Ash can actually hit it with magic, right? If she can't, that'd be bullshit. Hi, how's it going? I take it no fires today, right? Okay. It's Pom Pom Bunny! That thing is adorable. That thing is a baby Digimon. You cannot tell me that is not a baby Digimon. If we're gonna run into flyers, we'll run Fran as the healer. We'll have Bash as the melee, because I need to get him experience. And then we'll just switch things out as necessary. Let's go. How have you been today, Mai? Today's a short stream, by the way, because I have work I have to get ready for in an hour and 40-ish minutes. Really, a little less than that, but meh. Yeah, what's our information on these guys? None of us have... I hate how... Why does Ash have Libra, but you don't? Like, passively. Ash just... She just knows the enemy. Good work yesterday, and confused why not stream after work? Because that's 8 o'clock when I get off, and that's 9:15 by the time I'd be ready to stream, and everyone in this household would boot me out. Like, I would be thrown on the street if I so much as attempted that. Like, I would not have a home if I tried that. It'd be great. It'd be great if I could get a gig as a voice actor. Or as why are you so slow? Oh yeah, I turned the speed off. Or if I could just finally get rich like I've been I have been set up to do. I have spent many hours in preparation, set up this series of events so Third could get rich. I wouldn't even have to work after that. I could just, you know, I could not have to deal with that. I could stream from 10 to fucking 4 if I wanted to. Any day. Hey, I forgot. Auto target's on. They're running. He's bailed. Big game hunter Bosch. Gonna be a voice actor speak to Tuxie. Tuxie D. Who the hell is Tuxie D? I look it up. It's just some porn star. Tuxie D. The first thing that came up was Pix ID. Best app for movie lovers in Indonesia. Tuxie D's nuts. Got him. Tuxie D on Twitch. I'll drop him a follow. Tuxie D. Did I misread that? No, I misspelt that. Tux IID. Tux IID. Okay, I just went off of your first message. What's their next stream? In 4 days? Schedule. Oh boy! At 2 a.m. Fuck! Let's set a reminder. Let's set a reminder. Alarm. Go to Tuxie D stream. And that would be that would be Tuesday. That would be Tuesday. Set that alarm for, let's just say 608, 609. There we go, 609. Third needs to make money.
Lord_Zelgith said, my fellow Americans, I need you to juju on that beat.
Got a juju on that beat. Hey, Maribel, let's go find some fucking wolves.
So I don't know if things changed in the Zertan Caverns, but everything there is pretty much one-shotting my party members. And I think their levels were like 38 or 58 or something ridiculous. I attacked one of those imp things with their weakness for 0 damage. And I went... I'm gonna just wait on that. Sounds about right. Yeah. You know, given I'm playing the game for my first time, I was just like, yeah, you know, let's just play the game. Let's not chase any weird leads with information I know next to nothing about, that in order to successfully make use of this location, I would either need a lot of in-game experience or knowledge. Generally, trying to do things without that is a problem. Things of that nature without that is a problem. You were level 41 for Osmo. Okay. Where the fuck am I supposed to go in Giza? South of Giza Plains. Is there another location over this way? Hello, Horsicus. These are different horses. Also, I want to point out that the desert that was to the south of Rabanastra is no longer a desert. I'm not talking about this area. I'm talking about the area north of this. Hello, snake.
That place quickly changed. Like, all it took was a little bit of time in game, and then BAM! No longer a desert. Is that another woolly mammoth thing? Hybrid gator. Oh, I hate that face. It changes with the. How the fuck does he change so fast?
Yeah, we got them Giza gators down in these parts. We also got the Monty Python shoot areas. You know, it's like the Lord of the Ring casting areas, but better.
How do you get the name Woo? It's not story related. It's initially activated by story, but after that it changes back. It will change back eventually. Can you please attack the correct enemy? For the love of God. The game's just like, meh. We're just gonna attack randomly for a bit. Because I have it on nearest enemy, and the enemies kind of shoved each other around. Well, let's just kill this bird real quick, since we got double firepower on it. That bird! Other bird, don't shove me into you. And by that I mean don't shove me into battle range with you. I want to kill the one bird, not like 4. Let's go for Fred. Wait, that goes north. Nah, we're gonna have to go this way first. This seems like a more realistic approach to me. Yeah, I'd like to be a voice actor if, you know, I can't get rich in the next couple months. Yeah, it would be great. I know it takes up a lot of time to set up the connections, etc. necessary to become one, though. I also need to make a portfolio. Can you just fire at the one? Okay, thank you. Thought he was, like, firing at the one that's furthest away. I was like, bruh, what do you mean? That's not what you're set to do. You're supposed to kill the other guy. He's closer. The kind of voice actor. That is an important denotation. You know, not everybody can be, what, Tara Strong, who can do every voice under the sun except for
gruff old man. I like myself a good old taste of whiskey under the sunlight. If I can't get that, I will sure as hell suck a nut.
Here, this doesn't connect. Yeah, I can't do gentle voices. It's a few indies who need voice actors, but they're I said that a moment ago without even reading your fucking message, mate. If I had to do that, I would probably prefer not to be in that kind of role. I feel like if you're in one of those kinds of roles, it sets you up to not be in any other roles. Generally, if you're in porn, you can only get jobs in the porn business. Okay? From what I have heard. That is what I have heard. Like, it doesn't translate into other movies and shows. It's just prawn, and then more prawn. Then prawn, and you go this way, and somebody goes, "Oh fuck no, no, you're not getting into Gears of War 5." Speaking of Funimation, also they tend to look out for new voice actors for English jobs these days. Could be worth a shot. How to get in contact with Funimation?
Hey! Alright. Live in Dallas or Austin, Texas is where they do their casting. Or where they post on social media and the Funimation website. Viz Media voice actors casting call. Now auditions. We'll look at these later. Gorge. I didn't see that connector before. That's probably where I need to go, but I'm gonna check here real quick since I'm already at the edge. Those are chocobos! Those are black chocobos! What the fuck? No thanks. We're gone. You know, Pirate Software might not be a bad idea. Because I'm sure he knows quite a few indie developers. And obviously you gotta start somewhere. Yeah, that probably wouldn't be a bad way to reach out. I mean, asking on TTS, I don't know how well that's received, or if you would, if some people prefer more nuance, depending on where you're going with something like that. Like, obviously, when you're trying to rep your stream, you don't just barge into someone's stream and then go on their TTS and say, subscribe to Technoblade! Can I recruit chocobos in other games? Oh no, the chocobos are mad! Autoplay TTS is terrible anyways, I say as somebody who has autoplay TTS. No, why did the snake come out of nothing? The snake literally just shat out of a fucking grass moat. Like, I am the grass snake. I don't need no holes. No matter where I go, destruction always follows. I am the grass snake. The snake of yore. I'm here to kill you, you son and whore.
Real my waifu said, what do you mean autoplay is fine? So anyways, I was beating my slaves today and I found one had a £5 note. I don't know how.
He's working another job. See, I don't know how to queue redeems with TTS Monster. Wait a second. Actually, I think I know how. So, if I go to viewer rewards and then I go to channel points, power-ups, then we scroll down to TTS and edit. So we can. No, never mind. It's already enabled. No, I have no idea how to hold this one for review. Hey. I don't think I can cue the audio. Let's look at actions here. Which can I add to queue?
Get a reward. It's not automated. Sub actions. Switch. Yeah, I don't see anywhere I could effectively put a Q or a pause on these. I can set a pause state to a reward, but that would just make it so that it can no longer be redeemed temporarily. I see no way to like queue these to then be set off later. Darn. Sag, third try.
Real My Waifu said it's not built in. Thor does it via a bot made.
Yeah, I'm sure he does. But, you know, I don't know how to make such a bot.
My talents lie in that of my voice. Not of... Yo! It also lies in my ability to make shitty jokes. Not therein my ability with the technology.
I have maybe out of 10 points that you could possibly put into any skill, I have maybe 1 in computers. Maybe 2. Maybe 2.
Real My Waifu said, but anyway, send me a DM for what you would ask him anytime in the next like 14 hours.
Why no, this is Gallifland. No place for human children to play games. They are wayfarers. They bring no harm. I sent them across the Osborne Plain. They are warriors of great distinction. The fiends of the plains troubled them not at all. You ventured upon the plains alone? War Chief, again? What business have you with the Gareth? Let them pass. The responsibility will be mine. War Chief, this is the 7th time this week. Last time it was a toddler. I said I claim responsibility. Damn it, War Chief! Why would you do this?
Real My Waifu said America deals with tariff. Fist deals with Gareth.
Damn right.
I've not made introductions. I'm Spinello, War Chief of this village. We Gareth have been friends to all since long ago. However, lately the human world is in much turmoil. We must protect our village and its people. As War Chief and Protector of our village, I ask you, why have you come to this land? Ah, I see. You too have come to ask about the nether site. You must speak with the elders. Our mask may make it difficult for you to tell us apart. Walk to the village and look with your eyes and listen with your ears. You will be able to tell who is who and what.
Oh yeah! My money's on the guy on the right. He looks like a millimeter or 2 taller. Boom, 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 boom. They're barely even hitting each other. They're not even making contact. What is this? Oh wait, one of those punches hit. They're just dancing right now. Dance till you're dead.
Real My Waifu said he basically said, go find him yourself, lazy bones.
Yeah, then I went to go start to watch a fight.
You seem a great warrior, but it's best you avoid the certain caverns. There are many fellow creatures there, and of late worse, a fiend with strange powers has been seen. Perhaps this is why other violent creatures have grown more powerful and populated. Ah, you're the war chief has spoken of. You crossed the plains to Lord of the Stones, yes? My name is Guromu. I believe the elders can teach you much. Follow me, and we will go on a journey, far and wide through the aether. Honestly, I was looking for a new pal or two to drink a beer with. Honestly, there's not really much you can do in town aside from kill people. Monsters, slaughter enemies.
Hey, look, fire sword. Actually, not bad. Not bad at all. I'm just Baroque. I would like fire sword. Like, who doesn't want a fire sword? Mine. If you could have a sword, or you could have a sword that is literally on fire, whenever you want it to be, which one would you rather have? Don't think about the potential for accidents and, you know, all those California wildfires. Think about how awesome it is.
I already have a fire sword.
Okay, where is it? I want to see it. I want to see it, please. Please.
Real my waifu said packed away.
Oh! It's extra DPS. Flame staff. Why do these people not sell the most updated guns? Come on. I think I actually bought a gun for you. And may have forgotten to equip it. No, I was wrong.
Real my waifu said I spray ethanol gel onto the blade. And I can then ignite the blade as it's electrified.
So, hold up. Are you saying you have a very good conductor of a weapon? Are you saying
Real
that
my waifu said
the
taser
sword
blade.
that's packed away is a great weapon, taser blade? I have a D&D character who has a similar concept. He uses copper swords, or not always copper, but a weapon that has a lining of copper, runs electricity through the current through gloves he has that are electrified, because he's a monk and an artificer. So then, when he gets into fights, it's palm strike, boom, square in the liver, or the kidney from behind. He brings out the swords. Here's his like signature combination. Well, actually, what his general combat in a round is: sword, punch, throat chop, axe kick, pulls out the dagger, and then just goes and stabs them in the heart while they're completely disoriented and unable to respond. You've arrived explicitly because you needed to watch something while eating. Disappointment immeasurable.
You are the look of one who wishes to know something. If there's something that I know, good. Ah, the Nethersight. You're not the only one who has asked me about
Real
this.
my waifu said axe
Sad for me
kick.
to admit, I know nothing
Don't
of
you
the
have
stone.
troubles axe kicking?
Yeah. No, I don't actually have troubles axe kicking. So, here's my record with axe kicking. I have pulled something in my butt 2 times in total. And they were 2 years apart. Okay. I can axe kick fine. It's just
Real my waifu said you
butt.
broke your axe kicking.
I broke my ass.
Magicite contains within it a great power, as we've worshipped the stones from the beginning of time. Yet I have never heard of this Nethersight. You might ask one of the other elders. I'm sorry I could not aid you.
Real my waifu said you broke your ass worse that I would break your ass.
I don't know about that. I think you would break my hips. maybe it was one of you guys. I did not kick my own ass. I axe kicked and broke my ass. Okay, you need to know. I need to know more about the Netherite. Please tell your great chief that I am the royal line of Dalmasca, a direct descendant of Dynast King Wraithwall. If the Gareth have passed down knowledge of the stones, they must know that the Netherite that the Dynast King once held. You have proof of your heritage? You still have the Dine Shard! I have looked into your eyes and I see that you speak truth, young child. I give you my trust, the great chief is ahead.
Real My Waifu said you injured yourself fighting nothing. Fist is confused. Fist hit itself in its confusion. Fist fainted.
Look, guys. Look, guys. The art of imitation is the greatest practice. Without it, one
Fire
learns
said if you
nothing.
broke your own ass from a kick, you therefore kicked your own ass.
That's some weird logic there. Oh shit, he has weird horns. I don't think they have a double set of horns normally. I'm special because I'm really horny. Oh shit, you got a hot
Real
babe.
My Waifu said, did your ass get injured from a kick, yes or no?
You have used it.
It was not I who used it.
It got
Indeed, I hoped you
injured
could show me
from the
how.
act of me kicking.
Thus I've come.
You do not know the workings of the stone. Then we are no different.
Real My Waifu said yes or no.
It got injured from the act of me kicking. I did not kick myself in the ass. There's a direct indifference in logic here.
Eluded us. Displeased by our
Just because you're trying to work your words doesn't mean I kicked my own
They
ass.
chose instead to give them to a Yum king. Called the Dynast King, he used the Nethicite's power to bring peace to a troubled time. It is a curious thing.
Didn't it just absorb all the energy around it and then cause a massive
Through
explosion?
your veins. You cannot wield Nethicite.
Cannot wield it. So then, am I to understand you can't tell me how to use the stone?
Though it shame me so to
Speakus
admit.
Fire said fist is a glass cannon
Stands a descendant of the
Technically, I don't do any. I don't do a lot of
I can
impact
accord her
training.
no help at all.
I need to get up an
Still,
area in which I could do that.
Even if you knew how to use the Nethicite, you would find it of small avail.
Real My Waifu said so,
The mist
yes.
collected in the stone
So you
over
kicked your own
ages
ass.
past is lost.
The logic
And
isn't
with
your
it,
foot made connection with
stone's
your ass
power.
cheek, it's the fact
It
you
will
injured
be your
yourself during a
posterity
kick.
who wield the stone in
It's a play
ages
on
yet
words
to
but
come.
with better execution than that axe kick. Or should it be ass kick?
This stone is devoid of power.
I'm not even gonna warrant a response after
Empty.
this about that.
Yet full of thirst. A terrible longing to drink the world dry.
So we must put it inside of
The
a
power
place
of
filled
man
with mist.
And of magic. Of good.
Real My Waifu said
of
because we
evil.
are right LMAOO.
It is often those who desire Nethicite, whom the Nethicite itself desires.
So who's coming? Hey!
Larsa?
Oh shit, I can fix that up here. 1 second. Boom! 500,000 magic points stored in it. Oh, we're just chilling. I like the flame effect they did, where you can see the flame waver and the things under it waver.
Real My Waifu said, well, if it isn't Lament.
Escort to return, but
I mean
meeting you
Permet.
here has presented a great
I mean
opportunity.
Lamont.
This terrible war can be stopped, but I will need your help to do so.
I hope nothing's fermented in Lamont. Jesus.
You know the Marquis Ondor leads a group of insurgents. Your pardon. He leads a
Speakus
large
Fire said
resistance
it's
force
Dave.
against the
Yeah!
Lady Ash.
He does look
neither
like
of
a
our
Dave.
countries can afford this now. The Rosarian Empire would stir. They would aid the resistance and use this aid as a pretext to declare war on Arcadia. And Arcadia would have no choice but to answer. Lady Ash, let us go to Ber Omases. With the blessing of his grace, the Grand Kiltius Anastasis, you may rightly wear your crown and declare the restoration of the Kingdom of Dalmasca. As queen, you can call for peace between the Empire and Dalmasca.
All you have to do is marry me.
Marquis Ondor.
What?
For peace? How dare you say that? The Empire attacked us, stole all we hold dear, and you would have me save them from war?
Dalmasca would be the battlefield. What if Nethicite were used on Rabanastre? You know my brother would do this.
He might have a fully charged one. From the ancient times, not manufactured.
Overmuch. I could think of no other way to avoid bloodshed. If you cannot
Those
trust
are all
me,
like
then
mini
please,
mass
take me as
explosives,
your
or mini
hostage.
high-grade explosives. All you gotta do is let them charge up enough mist, and then BOOM!
Rustler.
You throw enough of those into a mist field,
You
you're
saw
good.
it, didn't you? Like at the King's tomb.
So you did see him too. But why?
It's strange. Before, I didn't even know what you looked like. And the prince? I barely knew there was a prince.
What kind of name is Wrestler? You're going
Who
AFK?
knows? Maybe the person I saw was my brother.
Wrestler is the name of Macho Man Randy Savage, or rather his title, Heavyweight Champion of the World.
Right at the end.
Oh yeah.
But for what? He knew he couldn't win.
To protect something.
How can he protect anything when he's dead? Was it different for Prince Wrestler? Did that make sense? Hating the Empire, getting revenge, it's all I ever thought about. But I never did anything about it. I mean, I realized there was nothing I could do.
Nothing one man can do.
It made me feel hollow. Alone. And then, I'd miss my brother.
Getting many people together.
I'd say stuff like,
You could
"I'm gonna be a
accomplish
sky
something.
pirate," or some other stupid thing. Just anything to
Macho
keep
Man
my
died
mind
to the
off it.
kick of the ass of the Four Horsemen of Apocalypse in 2012. Isn't Macho Man still alive? Or is that Hulk Hogan? That might have been Hulk Hogan. I'm thinking it's Hulk Hogan. I'm pretty sure Macho Man is dead. Let's double check. Yeah, in 2011, at age 58. What did he die from? Heart disease. How old is Hulk Hogan? 71 years old.
Yeah, brother.
I don't even remember what Hulk Hogan talks like. I could probably do his voice if I practice it a bit.
I was running away.
Yeah, I remember he had a TV
I
event
needed to get away from his death.
like last year.
That's why I followed you.
The heart disease is the cover-up. Yeah, he died a year later.
You know what? I'm through with it. I'm through running. I'm ready to find my purpose. To find some real answers. Some reasons. If I stick with you, I think I will.
I wish I knew.
I'll find them.
The poorest poor boy. And the goddamn princess. What is this, Aladdin? The princess and the poor boy came up to fight the Imperial Army.
I will accompany you to Mount Baromises.
I had hoped you'd say yes. I'm glad.
My heart is not set. I still have questions. I hope to find answers along the way.
I had other reason to invite you. There is someone I'd like you to meet, waiting on Ber Omases.
Who is that?
An enemy, and an ally also. You will just have to wait and see for yourself.
It's the old king. He's alive.
That Larsa likes his secrets.
He does not mean ill by it.
Probably.
He's not bad. At least for an Imperial.
Fire!
Randy Savage comes back from having to show Hercule Satan who the true champion of the people is.
It is I, champion of the people, Hercule Satan, and today on Hercule's OnlyFans, we're gonna be showing you how to get rock hard abs. Macho Man Randy Savage must descend upon the people once more, because some nitty-wit pansy ass is acting like they're the real champion of the people, even though I sacrificed myself to defeat the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Oh yeah! I snapped their backs like a Slim Jim. I took them to town and turned them into a Kit Kat bar. Who are you? I told you already, I'm Macho Man Randy Savage. Now you get over here, butto, cause I got a whole world of smackdown to lay on you. Oh yeah! Ain't none of this champion of the people nonsense happening while I'm back in town.
Okay, I can't do those voices a lot. That actually hurts my voice. My throat. Wait, are they leaving the party?
Holy Mount Bur-Omi-Sais stands at the northern end of the Yacht Remuda. Once we're in Yacht, we need not fear pursuit by their airships.
Don't get your hopes up. You remember the Leviathan sailed straight over the Yacht Yensa, right up to Wraithel's tomb. Skystone that works even in Yacht. You know Nethersight's behind it.
Oh yeah.
No wonder they're so keen on the stuff.
You know, if we went to the Imperials, we might be able to find out how to use the
You're a welcome
Nethersight.
hand and a great aid, but why?
Maybe the Imperial engineers.
Worried I'm out to steal the Nethersight, eh? Can't say I'm unaccustomed to people doubting my intentions. Nothing could be further from my mind. Shall I swear by your sword or some such?
That would actually be amazing. The promos would be unreal.
Apologies, but I needed to know
We would
where
get
you stand.
crazy
Her Majesty depends on
promotional
you,
art.
and you seem to have an interest in the stone.
I'm only here to see how the story unfolds. Any self-respecting leading man would do the same.
He also wants a cut of profits. Hey, we got a guest. Is that the war chief? I think it's the war chief.
So you will leave? Take this as a loan of parting. Token, what do you say?
A killer bow?
If you would ride a chocobo, you may. I've spoken with the Moogle. She will not charge you for your first use of the chocobos. Take care on the road ahead. When you lead back to our land, you are welcome guests. Spirits of the land watch over you. We would welcome you with open arms, shall you come again. I mean it truly.
Yeah, we would have, like, actual Satan on a poster, and then we'd have Randy Savage sitting there like,
come at me, bro!
It'd be great. I've never used a chocobo. I have a limited chocobo time for the ride. Alright, so it's pretty much just move faster and avoid fights. I don't know where I'm going. East, so we're going that way. We're gonna go south into the east. The war chief sounded like Arthur Morgan. Ah, yes, Arthur Morgan, the true war chief. I mean, he was Top Gun. What do they call it? A senior gun?
I guess this one was a success.
Senior gun, Arthur Morgan.
Wow, I'm impressed, Bond.
I got a good feeling.
An alliance between
Just better not cut off our chocobo time.
Reason tells me 'tis the only course. We must avoid a wasting war with the Empire at all cost. Yet I fear I could not bear the shame, had I but the strength.
A shame perhaps for me and for you. But for Dalmasca, there's hope.
And you can just
It's probably
accept
because
this,
you're
can't
used
you?
to me talking
After
like
saying
Arthur
truths,
Morgan
I
from
had
all the
abandoned
Red
hope
Dead
for
2
honor.
streams.
Yet,
I
never
don't
did
think they
forget
sound
my nightly
terribly
vows.
similar,
If I could protect but
but
one
they're
person
both
from war's
pretty
horror,
gravelly.
then I would
I
bear
can
any shame.
feel the fact that I've done
proudly.
Hercule
Could
Satan
not defend my
and
home.
I've done the
What a
voice
shame
for
to me.
Hulk Hogan back to back. I can feel that in my throat.
My people hate the Empire. They will not accept this.
There is hope.
Right?
Don't encourage
Hope for
him.
a future where we can
Not
join
that bad,
hands
am I?
I
as
got a
brothers.
good feeling.
Larson, please. This is serious.
I'm sorry. Don't be Larsa. Somebody's got to put him in his place.
It's time for war! Wait, is there another part to the cutscene? Why don't we get to know what they were talking about? Ah, here we go. What is that helmet? That is not practical whatsoever.
The Senate may play at intrigue, but Lord Vane is not one to be brought down easily. The entire military waits upon his orders, from the War Council down to the rank and file. What better blade than he to strike down the enemies of the
Yeah, he
Empire?
could perform a coup if he wanted to.
Your Honor reminds me of Zet 2 years since. He, too, put his trust in Lord Vane's strength, and what became of him? Gone without a trace since...
Damn, what? That lady's armor is just like, it goes up like this, and then it goes boom!
Do you think
It goes way too far forward. It's the chest. I don't even want to know what's up there. She must be packing some weapons.
He is ruthless beyond contempt.
Ruthless, you say?
After you died at the end of
Well,
your
he
story.
were more so. He gives traitors no quarter, be they of his own blood.
After I died at the
How
end of my
fitting for
story,
one
I
who
got
would bear the
isekai
burden of
in this
empire.
world with magic and swords. Where is it
What can
all
we bear him?
birds instead of horses?
Zagabath.
Actually, I think I've seen a couple of
Surely
horses.
you do not believe his
They got
brothers
armor
were
for
traitors?
some reason. Built
So
on.
found His Excellency Lord Gramis. You would do well to mind your tongue, Drace. That matter is long past.
Your Honors, a summons. Lord Vane has arrived at the palace.
We come at once.
Did they just take multiple steps off of the one step there? I guess those are
Lord
really
Larsa has
wide.
left for
Okay.
Baromises. He hopes to enlist the aid of the Grand Kiltius in stopping the insurgents. I doubt this will be enough to deter Ondor, but even a slight hindrance to his operations would be welcome. This will delay the Rosarian invasion, and we will have bought much-needed time to shore up our defenses.
Just as His Excellency had hoped.
No matter the result.
I like
I'm
how they're
pleased with
trying to
Ondor's
take Vane
progress.
out of his
I
position
can
because
already see the stunned faces of
one
those
guy
Rosarian senators.
operated
The
outside
fools
of
think a
his
child
bounds.
on purse strings easy to pull from the
Literally
shadows.
trying to
But they will find
usurp
that Lord Larsa is no puppet.
his Vane's position.
Yes, the senators would be most pleased with the puppet.
And
for
because
another.
that guy acted out of turn, they're like, oh, it was on
Senate
Vane's orders.
fears
Yeah,
and despises Lord
we
Vane's
should get him out of
ability.
there. We need to do
When
that
you
as soon as
realize the
possible,
truth,
otherwise there would be major
Lord
issues.
Larsa is no docile lamb
No, it's
to
just
be
because
shepherded.
people backstabbed him, and they used that as an excuse and said, oh, he did these things on this person's
I shall
orders.
speak on this matter with His Excellency.
Obviously, Vane is at fault.
Gabranth. It falls
The
to us
Empire,
to protect
literally,
Lord Larsa.
just
Are we agreed?
entire shtick is backstab and lie. Need an idea for a non-dragon high-tier monster? Alright. I got an idea. A giant magic-resistant creature. I can't say. A big ol' magic-resistant creature. But it is magic resistance because it is innately magical. It reproduces asexually, and there are a vast horde of smaller versions of it on it. I feel like I should dismount. Hey, fuck it. This looks like it's gonna be a bit of a labyrinth. We're starting to fight imps. Well, at least get a good chunk of the map layout first. Yeah, it has vast hordes of its offspring.
Real my way
as
was said
shielding
exit.
and armor. What do you mean exit? Look at these guys. They have the trailing, like, not even functional wings. I need an explanation here. Let's get this one here. You know, I didn't quite see Malboro when I looked at it.
Area.
No, the game literally took me here. There was a cutscene as I entered this zone for the story. If I'm in the wrong area, that's the game's fault, because it told me I'm in the right area. Oh yeah, you don't really answer or... Okay, apparently it does.
Real my way was said open map.
Yeah, it's the Osmond Plain. I have to go to Bur Omesis. It's in Eastern Kirwan. So, look. I'm going the correct area. This goes over that way. So I will go use that save crystal at the opening because I need to go save. And I couldn't do that whilst on a chocobo. What was I saying? Yeah, giant, like, maybe amphibian monster that reproduces asexually, has magic resistance, is innately magical, it has its offspring on and around it. It should have at least 2 elements. Let's say water. Maybe lightning. The cat run! The mower gone! Okay, realistically, I probably gotta go all the way over there. That's due east.
Real my way was said there's different ways yo enter. This is the hardest.
I looked and there was literally no indication anywhere else on the map that I could go any other way. Unless I have to go back to the west.
Have fun with Elder WYRA.
Unless I have to go to the west, and then south, and then the east. And it did not make it apparent that that was a functional way to go. Fuck it, we'll go fight a worm. This amphibian monster, as it's attacked, it lets off its children's protection, almost like some sort of hive mind. It should be at least fairly large. Oh shit, what the fuck is that? Oh, it's a treant. That looks like a horror fest. Quickly, steal its wood. Shit. Where's Choiled? Larsa! Damn it, Larsa! Larsa! Cast fire! No, you only have water!
Real my way
you
was
fool!
said oh dear.
Hey, we don't need a Balthier. We can deal with an Ash. How is the tree weak to wind and not fire? I will never understand. An amphibian that eats magic in order to reproduce asexually. Effectively, and it reproduces in mass. I'd say it's like a huge threat. Maybe something on the, maybe not the category of a Tarrasque, but it seeps through an area, moves through it, is effectively causes anti-magical effects throughout the area. As it absorbs the magic, subsumes it, and then its organs allow it to reuse it.
How are we supposed to get through that?
Making an appearance?
Come on, I'm talking over here.
I thought you'd left for good.
Hey!
Our choices are few.
Friend?
Well, that throws its babies at people,
This is as much for you as it is me.
Oh?
Its babies could also absorb magic, and then they could be effectively
You are
used as an
at ease.
explosive,
The Nethersite troubles
doing
you.
force damage.
You've let your eyes betray your heart.
Real My Waifu said BTW, this cutscene comes whenever you get here. You can glitch the game to get here to that cutscene before the Nethisit.
Yeah, that's how most games function.
Soon you will learn.
They have state sequences where once you enter an area, if the cutscene was supposed to happen in the area, no matter what flags,
We go to seek aid of the Viera who dwell ahead.
because you got there, the game expects you're supposed to be there,
I bet
and it'll
they'll be
give you the
glad to see
cutscene.
you after so long.
And there are ones that cutscenes that only happen on certain flag events in the
I am
location.
unwelcome, an unsought guest in their wood.
I've done some game design. I know how these kinds of things work. I once made a game as well on RPG Maker. Technically, I did that, and I was working at a Pokemon Fusion style
village
RPG
ahead, you
Maker
will
game before
find her.
Pokemon Infinite Fusions
Yeah.
came out. And
Bring her to me. She
long
will know
time
why
ago.
you
I've
call
lost
her.
the files too. That was like 2 PCs ago. Kupo! I gotta finish War of the Lions. I've been working on it the last few days. You know, in the, like, fucking hour I get where I can play it. Third has no time. You know what sucks? So, I switched this shift that I'm on currently with my work, because that way I don't have to wake up at 2 in the morning. Okay? Still with me? That way Third gets sleep, because waking up at 2 in the morning and knowing you need to go to work made me wake up in the middle of the night multiple times. Go, oh shit, what time is it? Oh shit, I'm late for work. Because that's the state I was in the dream. I had effectively woken up because I shocked myself into thinking I was late for work. Hello, rabbit people. Now, with this other shift, I'm there till like 8:15. But they circumstantially, because the work I do involves another company, I may have to sit there work for an extra hour, 2 hours. It's been reported that it's happened that I might have to be there 5 fucking hours after my shift's supposed to end. The worst case, what was it, 4 plus 3, 7 hours, 7 hours, where the next shift comes in. If that becomes a frequent occurrence, they're just not gonna keep working there. They're just gonna bail. Okay. Third really wants to get rich. Third would love to get rich and not have to work. Walk in a hidden enclave of the Viera, known to outlanders as a root village. We wish no consort with others. Please leave us. Fuck you, I do what I want. Hello, rabbit. You are unwelcome in the wood. She will not suffer humans to walk her verdant paths. Her barriers deny you. Leave now whilst you may. Infinite Fusion killed that Pokemon fan game I was working on. Oh yeah, hardcore. But, like, I still had it when I learned Infinite Fusion came out. Technically, it's on... I got this PC. I got my old PC in that room, which I gave to somebody who just... Like, I nuked most of the files. They just have to reformat it. I could technically get it, but at this point, there's not really a lot of means or need to do it. It would just take me some effort and a lot of PC updating. The fane of the village elder is just beyond the bridge. What errand could a human possibly have with her? I need to slap the cheeks. Why are all of you wearing skimpy-ass clothing? She's usually just beyond this bridge, but I tell you now, you search in vain. I should not think she would even know who you are.
Hey,
the sprites are
Mira
rough.
knows her, doesn't she? We're here to see her.
Especially moving ones.
You will leave at once. It is not allowed for humans to walk on these grounds.
We'll go as soon as we've seen Mjörn.
If you can find
Oh,
her.
he's being stern
We're
here.
not leaving until you let us see her. Fine then. We'll look for her ourselves.
This will be the talk of the village for a while afterwards. The Bunny Brigade.
I've heard the voice of the wood. She says Mjörn is not in the village. Jote, where has she gone?
Oh
Why
god,
do you
they've got the ass twonk.
The wood tells us where she has gone. Or can you not hear her? You cannot. Your ears are dull from hearing their harsh speech, I think. Viera who have abandoned the wood are Viera no longer. Mjörn too has left her embrace.
And you forsake them in turn?
It is the will of the village. Viera must live always with the wood. So is the green word, and so is our law.
We'll let you worry about keeping your laws. Just do us a favor and stay out of our way. We'll find her ourselves.
Got a lot of talking to do, man. Does 20 bar missed attack. Wipes out party instantly. Blows up half the continent.
Our sister has left the wood and gone west. She wanders warrens among men who hide themselves in clothes of cold iron.
Oh, it sounds like Imperial soldiers.
Thus to me has the wood spoken.
The Viera may begin as part of the wood, but the wood is not the only end we may choose.
The same words I heard 50 years ago.
Damn! You're old. The bunny people live very long, apparently. Alright, so we're outie. Why is it telling us, no, we leave? That's what the game, there's literally no other options we could do. If she has left, we must leave. There is nothing else for us. We must go to the west. You must go to the far east. You must go to the west so that you may go east.
Not bad, Vaughn. Didn't think we'd get any information out of that one. So then, what was she saying about men in a warren?
The Hennemagicite mines. Maybe that's what she meant. They lie in Bangkor, south of the Osmoan Plain. The entire region is a colony of the Arcadian Empire.
Ah, yeah, we're bringing a prince in there.
Is that a problem? Let's move.
We're bringing a prince and princess.
Yes?
I was wondering what Yote said, you know?
Are you really
about
50
how you
plus?
said the same thing 50 years ago?
I knew it.
Point.
How old were you again?
Nice fun.
Surprisingly rude.
Try to grow up, please.
Alright, I like that. Come on! He's asking the question we all wanted to ask. How old do they get to be? Alright. I don't need a map of the village. Okay, let's go to the mines. When we were but boys and girls, we had a yearning for the mines. Oh, you guys aren't aggressive. We need to get past that point. South of the Osman Plain. World map. So we go straight south. I'm assuming we don't actually use the jungle. Or we go south within the jungle, and then we go that way. That's probably the more realistic option. I hate how the Marlboro look like plants when you're just walking by. And then they turn into freakish eyeball monsters that breathe the most disgusting of aerosols. Like, look at that thing. Look at that. Look at that. That looked so much more like a plant until it went and peeled. Oh, we can't go south either. Okay. So we must leave, I assume. Yeah, we gotta leave. What the fuck are those? Oh, they're on whoa! This, okie dokie. Not no idea here. But that's cool. I guess. They hurt like AIDS. We're gonna use Nord's glow. Nordswade's glow real quick. Yeah, no. Your little 37, the wolf what, like 2-tap Bosch? Bruh. The puppers.
I got it.
They got way too much power. Them puppers going nuts.
Not a chance.
I love how all of Vaughn's attacks are just throw orbs, shoot energy blast. We're doing this on one random dog from hell.
Here goes.
Yeah, what's our chain up to? It's pretty good now, right?
Got a surprise for you.
Oh look, Van's just gonna combo with himself. Yeah, I'd rather take that than chance it on a fail.
You're mine.
Oh god, are we gonna get to 10? We're gonna get to 10, aren't we? Lightning strike. The man literally controls the weather. So apparently, the government, the U.S. government, did research on how to manipulate the weather with sound-based equipment, using certain frequencies of sound. And they came to the finding that you could create tornadoes in locations using such information, or using such sound waves. With the... depending on their location, so if you put one here and one here, it would create a tornado if you use the right frequency at the right... okay, you guys are not stupidly high level. Good. If you use the right frequency at the right circumstance. Of course, you also need like silver iodide or something in the air. It was declassified information, but apparently, there are conspiracy theories if you believe that the weather can be controlled, even though it's a common thing that happens nowadays. There was a Middle Eastern country that just fucking caused a flood in their lands because they overdid it and create a massive storm system, flooding the entirety of their lands. It's hilarious that nobody talks about these things. It's an Imperial.
I love your potion on you. My friend is badly wounded. I fear ready to die.
We're good people.
But even they had in minds. We were attacked, you see. This is all we could do. Like we could injure the use of a chocobo for now.
Oh, free chocobo. I'm borrowing your choco. Yeah, if we see chocobo footprints, then it's someplace that the chocobo can only go. I hate how you only get so much time with the chocobo. So, wait. There was a section down here. It's cut off from the others. Is there like a chocobo jump spot or something? No, that's just like that. Okay. That's great. That's great. That's very... Wait. That's very understandable. Very understandable. I don't even know where I'm going. Oh, we're to go to the south. South of Osmond Plain. So I'm guessing we absolutely need a chocobo to go here. This keeps being a false positive in your ear for Twilight Princess music. It's just setting you off. Wait. This is a chocobo place! Secret tunnel! And that goes south. Through the mountains! Secret tunnel! Oh, there's a war brewing.
Researchers from the Draclaw laboratory. What were they doing here?
Or there's research going.
Research.
Did they summon a creature from the Aether? Specifically the Kakariko village theme. I don't see what the look! It's super pissed chocobo! I like that. The eyes glare. I don't see it. Maybe I'm thinking about the shop theme and not the Kakariko Village music. So are you that guy who often mixes different songs? Oh wait, is this one of those where we have another charge function in the game? This might be. We might have to fight with charge mix. Maybe. What does the switchboard do? Half the entire facility blows up. Oh, we're doing a gate puzzle, aren't we? You're that guy that often mixes songs with a few exceptions. Oh, you're not that guy. With few exceptions. Alright, so no, this isn't door puzzles yet. Yet. But it might turn into that. Hello!
I managed to escape. I don't know how, but you must be careful. The mines, they're not safe. How could we have known?
Noxious vapors and fumes are an ever-present threat in the mine. Should you feel you're affected, report to the infirmary. At once, workers! Weekly wisdom. Workers are our greatest resource. Imperial officer. Sorry, Imperial Army. Officer of resources. Oh, open the door. Let's open the door. Is open this history. No! I cast Grand Flyraga. Where's our heals? Ah, there's Penelo. No, Penelo went down! Okay, here's what you're gonna do, Ash. You're going to Phoenix down Penelo. You are going to keep attacking the weak ones instead of going, no, that one's at full health. We better get that just a little bit lower and then work on slowly rounding down everything's HP. One at a time. This isn't some special boss fight where the enemy has some ability that makes them nigh immune to damage. Or sorry, not immune to death unless you very, very particularly deal with them. What the fuck? Oh, Ash is confused. Doesn't
Ghost
that get
King
resolved
said, hey
if you
Fist,
smack them?
do you like tulips?
No.
Ghost King said tulips on these nuts.
Oh! Do you like the nuts? These nuts. Yeah, that's a lot of secrets.
Ghost King said anyways hot.
How's it going? This is a short stream today because third is new work schedule. No, stop. We don't need any of those. Lars, can you stand for 10 seconds, please? Yeah, wait, I can cast spells. What am I doing? Boom! Hit the secret.
Speaker's Fire said, have you heard of the wood of the Omnitree?
The what? The Omnitree. Just a regular size stream for you then? Well, like, stream, it's like a 2-hour stream. Plus some change. Like, Third does not have a lot of time to stream in the mornings. Third can't stream any earlier, otherwise problems occur with other people. And then Third gets kicked out of this place. Third really wants a new stream schedule. I cast Watarga. Guys, I just need to become a voice actor. If I become a voice actor, then I don't need to work these weird hours. And then Third can just stream. Just stream. Check Discord. 1 second. Oh god. What, did you like contact Tuxie and that's... Oh god, everybody's sending me Discord messages. I can't look at all these right now. Samurai Dynasty. Okay. Show stream what? The image?
Speeches Fire said the mind goblins of the Shugon tribe make powerful staves of the wood of that tree. They call them Onma staves.
Yeah, this is what Mai wants me to show you guys. Hold on. That looks so much worse on stream. Spike's trying. He's trying real hard. Ah! That is all. He's unconscious. But he's up! No, he's laying against that. He's still breathing. Okay. Wait, is this an Osmond plane? No. There's a mechanism in here, isn't there?
Yeah.
Why is my Twitter handle Fist the Third? Because at one point, somebody took the third fist. That person was me. I had an old Twitter account that got deactivated. And then deleted. And then for some reason I wasn't able to, post to the third fist. Yeah, I think old Twitter was worse. Personal opinion, old Twitter was vastly worse than new Twitter. You practice the setup with no payoff method of D's Nuts joke where it makes the reader deal psychic damage to themselves. Noxious vapors and fumes are ever present to the mind. I was already here. That goes that way. Where was the last save crystal? Hold on. Hold on. Ignore these guys.
Real My Wave was said, did you know, chainsaws were invented as a birthing tool? Enjoy the psychic damage, this is true.
I hate everything you've just told me. Hello, Chocobo. Okay, there are no save crystals here. Oh boy! Alright, no, game, stop running me forcibly towards that nonsense. Wait, I gotta activate the button again? Alright, let's go. That is disgusting, by the way, that those were developed as a birthing tool. I'm sure they could have used much different materials and weaponry. Okay, let's revive Penelo. She's the healer. What? Look, Mai's just gonna break Ghost. There's already there. Where is the next save crystal game? Did it connect here? There's no button. Is there a bouton over here I missed? Did I miss bouton? I don't think I missed bouton. Where is thing? Where is the thing? Alright, one sec. We're gonna set up the gambit real quick. Target enemy with fire weakness. Cast. Fire. I know we have cast fire. There we go. Burn them alive!
Ghost King said, "Hey Fist, you should visit your mouth."
No thanks. Around these nuts. Doesn't change the door.
Speaker's Fire said, "Just remember,
Okay, did.
flammable and inflammable mean the same thing."
That
Real My Wafer said, "Hey Fist, what's the difference between an oven and a hooker?"
One doesn't get. I was about to say one doesn't get pregnant.
Ovens don't fart when you pull the meat out.
Oh god. Wasn't there a term that they used for like ovens where it's pregnant with the bread or something? Must have been an old term. I heard it one time. Is there really
Ghost
no
King
save
said
crystal?
you could put a baby in one, but shouldn't in the other.
That was it. Oh. But what if I want to
Real
put
My
the baby
Wafer
in
said,
the oven?
"What's the difference between an oven and a goblin?"
No idea. What is the difference? We're just gonna beeline it.
Real My Wafer said nothing. Because when you gobble these nuts, you're hot.
Are these horse deuces? They're horse deuces! Oh god, why do those exist? Why are there horse deuces? Does it cast stone too? I don't like this game. Yeah, you're getting switched out for somebody who has MP, or could have MP. Or could hurt.
Speaker's Fire said, "What's the difference between an enzyme and a hormone?"
Your mom! You know what I find funny? People are like, oh, chemicals are bad for you. You can't have any chemicals whatsoever, otherwise you'll die faster. And you just look at them like, everything's made of chemicals. What do you mean?
Speaker's Fire said, "You can't hear an enzyme."
Okay, I understand it now. I understand the joke. Hello, T-Rex. What's the fastest way through? Probably this way, and I bet there's a save point soon. Ignore the T-Rex! Took me a minute. Shh. Third's focused on getting to place and quick. Third's trying, okay? Give Third at least half a break. Third's operating on 4 times speed. We're just in the game. Focus. Okay, hopefully this works. Yeah, I'm not used to the sound. I'll take that one. Yeah, that makes sense. What? Oh, of course. Ignore them. We don't deal with sludge-a-pals. Alright, Third needs to leave. The T-Rex. Third, why are there more? I forgot there was another T-Rex. Let me leave, T-Rex. Well, good, because that's probably not happening. Not anytime soon, at least. Third's gotta get rich before he considers that. Oh! It's these bastards. I'm not going for the other one. Who am I kidding? I'm a greedy bastard. I'm that guy who's like, there's only been 13 trapped chests in a row. They wouldn't trap the next 4. Okay. At least get a fem. No!
Ghost King said, in other words, Mai's just gonna dunk these nuts on your face until you do.
Maybe I want that.
Look at the magicite. These mines much resemble the ones at Lusu. Of course, Draklor must be searching for new sources of ore. Should the resistance forces move, the rich veins of magicite in Bujeba will be forever beyond their grasp.
Ooh.
Hopefully
there's not a boss fight after
What
this.
is this mist?
He's in a trance.
The stench of fumes. The stench of power. What's wrong with her?
Stay away! Power-needy Hume!
What? He's possessed. Please tell me we get a save point. Oh, beautiful. I cast save. Alright guys, sadly, it is time.
Real My Waifu said MJRN is gonna rock your shit.
Well, fine. Maybe I want to get rocked by Murin. Third's gotta go right out, because Third has a job to do. When we get in there, scream peanut butter onion raid to the high heavens. You can do exclamation mark raid in order to get the raid message you can raid out
Real
with.
My Waifu said do the 5D.
No, because I need to leave. I need to get off, like, now. Look, I'm not risking a job just to do one fight. Raid Yearjoy. But Ricky Shreds is live. We're gonna raid Ricky Shreds. Okay, Ricky Shreds is cool. Okay. Ricky Shreds is awesome. I don't even remember the last time I raided this man. Everybody have a good night, kick-ass, take names, do the best. In all things you do, strive for excellence. You should all go follow me on YouTube at The Third Fist, as well as The Third Fist Backlog, where I post the VODs for the streams. Everybody, go say hi to Ricky Shreds. He's playing Sonic X Shadow Generations. That's a Sonic game I myself have never played, but probably should one day. Because Sonic is okay. It's hip with the some of the kids. Sonic 06 isn't. Have a good night.